Hello guys, welcome back to Life with Paulie. It is currently Thursday, June 5th. It's 11:30 a.m. and guess what? It's 81 degrees outside here in Albany, New York. But it's supposed to rain today. Yes, it's been hot weather. Um, I don't mind being outside, but I don't like it when it's too hot. I'd rather stay inside. Even though it's warm in here too, still not as warm as outside. I do like summer, but sometimes it's just too hot for me. So today's video, I just wanted to give everybody a little bit of a life update and a health update. I talked in my other videos that I was going to get a CT scan. My regular doctor wanted me to have a CT scan to make sure that there was no signs of cancer in my lungs due to, if you don't know my channel, most of my family has died of cancer. My dad, my mom, one of my mom's younger sisters, and now my other aunt, she is 73, I believe. She is in the process now of passing away from cancer. She got it all through her body. There's really nothing they can do for her. So, my regular doctor wanted me to go get a CT scan, which I had a CT scan on the 1st of this month, and I thought I was going to have to wait until the 10th to get the results, but they actually called me yesterday with the results. And good news is I don't have any signs of cancer in my lungs, which is good. But there's a couple bad things that came with that. One of them being I had a heart attack back in 2021. A lot of my subscribers and people that keep up with me already know that. I had 2 stents put in my heart. They cleaned out blood clots. Um, it was basically blood clots. I don't know if it was actually plaque buildup in there, like they call the fat plaque in your heart. But they cleaned out blood clots, but it still destroyed my heart pretty much. And I probably will be getting a pacemaker as soon as the cardiologist gets me in there, which it's going to be a few months because they have a wait list. But I have plaque in my heart again. Um, the lady did suggest me to see a cardiologist, which I already told her I made an appointment, but it's a few months away because, they're all backed up. A lot of doctors' offices now, it takes a long time to get an appointment for, or a specialist, it will take time to get an appointment for. So, I have done that, but she said that I need to see one because I got plaque buildup again, which is not good. And she also said, which I don't know if she's right or not, I have to talk to my regular doctor on the 10th about this because when I was younger, my mother always told me I was born with scars on my lungs. That was from my dad. I inherited scars on my lungs from my dad. And I tried to ask the lady on the phone, I says, well, she goes, well, you got emphysema. And I said, okay, which I could have emphysema because I was smoking since the age of 13 up until 40 something, so I could have emphysema. Sometimes I do get out of breath and I do get the wheezing sometimes, so I may have it. That is true. But I'm not totally sure on the test because, I asked her, I says, well, you seen the scars on my lungs, right? And she goes, yeah, emphysema. And I says, no. I said, I was born with scars on my lungs from my dad. That's what my mom always told me. She didn't really answer me after that. So I don't know if she kind of messed up there or what. I'm going to ask my regular doctor to talk to her again and see if maybe it's just scars on my lungs from my dad and not emphysema. I don't know. We're going to see. Um, that could be a possibility that I do have it. I don't know. My mom had COPD, which is another form of emphysema. It's like another form. She had that. COPD never killed her. It was a cancer that killed my mother. So, a lot of people still live with that stuff. But I got to get my heart better. So I've done a lot, and I'm starting another weight loss journey here, and I will update you guys on the weight loss journey. Since I got my new apartment a month ago, I cut out almost all snacks. I cut out all chips, and I have already lost 3.5 pounds. If you don't know, I used to live in Rome, New York. When I used to live in Rome, New York, I weighed 240 pounds. After I left Rome, New York, I went out by my daughter's and I mowed her lawn 2 summers in a row. And her lawn is like an acre and a half, and I used a push mower. I got my weight down to 174. Then when I got into this place and I went to my regular doctor, I changed primary care doctors. I went to my regular doctor and she weighed me and I was up to 196 something, almost 197 pounds again. So I gained over 16 pounds. I'm really supposed to be at like maybe 140 because I'm only 5'4". I'm a very short person. I'm 5'4", so I'm only supposed to be about 135 to 140 pounds. So I need to get this weight back off. So I stopped eating chips. I stopped eating sweets. And so far I lost 3.5 pounds within a month. A little over a month. But I will keep you all updated. I weighed myself earlier and I'm exactly 193 pounds. So that's good. And I got to cut off the processed foods. I got to cut off the fatty foods because I have the stuff building up in my heart again and it could cause another heart attack. And then once I go to the cardiologist, we'll figure out what we're going to do. I know for a fact that they're going to want to put in a pacemaker, so I will probably have that done too, but that probably ain't going to be for another 6 months or so. But I wanted to give everybody that health update. No cancer, but I have them 2 other things, possibly emphysema, and of course the buildup in my heart again, which is not good. Um, the buildup in my heart, though, I got to ask my regular doctor again too about, because the lady on the phone said nothing about stents in my heart, and I do have stents in my heart, and you would have think they seen that on the CT scan. They seen everything else, so I don't know. But we will see what happens, and I will keep you updated on the weight loss and where I'm going with that. And I bought a lot of vegetables yesterday. I bought some low sodium canned chicken to go on that. I think I'm going to buy some fresh chicken and cook it up and boil it to go like on salads and things like that, because I want a little bit more than just the greens, just the peppers, just the tomatoes. You know, I want a little bit more flavor and a little bit good stuff. It's all moderation. And I was thinking about fasting for a few days, but I might not. I might just continue to do what I've been doing, especially with eating the salad. Last night I made myself a big salad with some sharp cheddar cheese on it, some peppers, some tomatoes, some lettuce, some cucumbers, and like I said, I'm down 3.5 pounds already. As for my channel, I'm just doing what I'm doing. I'm going to be giving you weight updates and health updates and what I've been doing with my life. Me and Annabelle here. Annabelle's over here. I don't know if you can see her. There she is. She's just lazing out by me. I will be giving health updates, and I'm just going to do what I want to do on my channel. And if people want to watch me, they can watch me. If they don't, they don't. I do movie recommendations, and I drop those videos on Thursday. So if you're looking for a good movie to watch, maybe one of the movies that I recommend you will like, and you will want to watch with yourself or with family. And I will probably be talking about different topics on my YouTube channel. Like just the other day, I dropped a video about them cutting Medicaid and food stamps, trying to explain to everybody that what the president is trying to do is cut the people off that just want to sit home on their butts and not do nothing. play video games or do this or do that and not work and just have the system take care of them. I did a video on that. If you want to know more about that, go back and watch the video. I will probably talk about different topics on my channel and things like that in time to come. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, hit the subscribe button down below, like button, and the share button. Also, if you'd like me to review a product, my email is in the description down below. I got a specific email just for this channel. It is capital L, Life with Paulie, 48 @gmail.com. So, if you want me to review a product on a video or in one of my videos, just email me down below. Tell me you want me to review a product in the title, and I will get back to you. If you would like to just talk to me, you want to reach out as a friend, or you need someone to talk to about any of the topics I talk about here on my channel, health-wise, cancer-wise. I know a lot about cancer because I've been through it with my whole family. You can always email my email down below, and I will get back to you. If you would like to send a card or anything like that to me, you can also reach out to my email down below, and I will give you the address to send it to. I would put my regular address out there, but I don't know if that's wise putting it out there on YouTube. I'd rather email the person and get to know them a little bit before I give the address to send this stuff to. Unless I was to make an Amazon wish list, but I don't know what I would want because I got everything I need, and I'm not a person that wants everything. I want to live like a minimalist. That's how I am. I don't want a bunch of junk in my house or a bunch of stuff in my house that I'm not going to use. I don't want people ordering stuff that I'm not going to use. So, yeah, just reach out to me down below in the emails, and I will see you in my next video. Much love to all.